Well, I'm very sorry, folks. I accidentally hit the wrong button. Haven't done that in a while, so this is going to be a part 2 of the KVP group fire that they had here yesterday. The KVP is the Kalamazoo Vegetable Parchment Company. They a big paper mill. It's been closed and for many years. It is part of the toxic Superfund site. A little bit of the area right here. Some of the graffiti. People get in here and they really paint this place up. You can see right here on the loading dock. We'll just pause here for a second. Loading dock area is heavily graffitied. The gates here are open. I'm not going to drive in there. Not today. Yep, it's a huge plant. But man, you can still smell it. There was a big fire in here yesterday. And I mentioned in the first part, I was with family. I was with my little grandson, and you can see the ghost signs here. You can still see smoke back there. No, that's just I'm sorry. That's this snowfall back in the rear. Boy, you can smell it. This whole place is abandoned. The site is owned by the city of Parchment here. Large paper company. You see ghost signs there in the tank. Superfund site. See more graffiti way in the back, high on that little corner of the building back there. Who knows what was stored in that tank, and what there may have been others, and what may be around it. Okay, I'll be right back. These are one of those facilities that you can literally say that from 1909, when this opened, until they closed, there were millions of tons of paper products manufactured here in this facility. Big graffiti there on the top. All right. And of course, the back part of the property right here is a newer pole barn facility that's been built here a couple of decades ago and houses a large expediter. All right, be right back. People ask, well, where does all the sludge from that big paper mill go? All right, look at this big pit back here. It's posted. It's been fenced off. Look at the mountain in the background. Okay? This is where it's all at. Just like the other facilities that I showed you, another part of Kalamazoo. This is all that field. It's been mined out and capped, going all the way back up to the plant. Part of the Consumers Energy right away. You can see the transmission towers, but on the other side of those towers, yep, whole nother story. Be right back. Out down here on Remus Avenue. I used to have an uncle, I think, that lived here. Be right back. And again, looking straight ahead, of course, the power right away and everything beyond it. All right, go down here and see why this should not be named Vine Street instead of Remus. Be right back. As we cruise along the border of the property right here, little neighborhood, you can bet all these folks, many of them worked over here at the plant. That's why these little neighborhoods popped up. In 1909, they started building homes along here. You can bet. For all I know, the paper company here, the KVP, may have owned all this little land along here and sold the parcels out to the folks that build their homes. I'm sure there's more than one Sears and Roebuck kit home down here. Again, we'll take a look at the plant in this direction. I like ghost signs. I'm a Facebook group of ghost sign fanatics. I've already covered these right here on the tank. You can see in the background a lot of graffiti up high right here as well. Right across the street from the school district and the bus garage. When we get old enough, we're going to go over there and work at the plant. There's the wax print shop right there. You can see the ghost sign. And then it goes right out here onto the loading docks that are just blanketed with graffiti. And inside that building, the walls up high all around has even more than this. People that are freaks about graffiti, if you could get legal access into this building just to take some pictures, okay, and whatnot, boy, would you have something. You would really have something. All right, I'm gonna turn out up here and see the pink poodle. We'll be right back. Right here you go. Again, one of the home businesses with a business in the front. It's the parchment poodle. Right there for you. Can't leave here without that. I went in there years ago and bought a cookbook from a local DJ. Wonderful lady, Lori Moore. You're out there, Lori, you watch this kind of thing, big shout out to you. Great DJ. All right, be right back. And again, right here, a older building right next to Sam's Party Store. Seems to me every place you go, there's a Sam's. Sam's this, Sam's that. Good old Sam. He's been busy. I'm going to cross the river over here, the Kalamazoo River, and look at the one of the old paper mills, but now it's been renovated big time. I'm going to turn right here on Mazel Avenue. And crossing the mighty Kalamazoo right down here. Now the paper mill right up here to our right on the Kalamazoo, and then down here to our left, downriver, there's upriver, was another big paper mill. Actually, two of them. So there were three, and then the fourth one we're gonna go to right over here. Look at the transmission lines. You can see this is no joke either. This is still operating. Over here on the left was the test track. Right on the other side of the fence right here for Chucker Motors. In a previous video, you heard me talk about going out here and sitting right down here. We're going to go right by it, watching all the cabs run around the track. Right here is one of the curves. There's just a little bit of the pavement left and a little bit of the banking left that you can see from the test track. And of course, beautiful sunrise over there. The Chucker Motor Company is gone. Right here was where she was. Always something. The old Chucker property. Every Chucker cab in the world was built right here. On this side of the street is where they'd park the cabs. My dad would come down here with me sometimes. We just see all the different cabs lined up. Of course, most of them yellow. Some of them white. They had the Metropolitans, I believe they were called, the long limo. I think they had 4 doors on there, or 5 doors. See them around airports and so forth. The famous airport limousines, all parked right over here. And then they had the portable parking lots, they called them, the car haulers, the semi-car haulers, just lined up, loading those Chucker cabs up. All right. Right in there was the main headquarters building and everything. And then it almost melded right into the Brown Company. Big paper mill right here. Over the years, it changed hands into Graphic Packaging. Look at their transmission lines coming into this facility right here. Okay. This is when you see me do sunrise photos. I say, there's the steam plumes coming from the paper mill. There's the steam plumes right there. See them going up in the air? Okay, it's all steam, been treated. There may be a little odor. Look at it all coming out of the top of that building. Big processing factory right there. Okay, this goes all the way down, and associated businesses on both sides of the street, right on the other side of the street. And the paper mill goes all the way down. You can see the plumes coming up in the air. A lot of hot water. They need to use a lot of water in paper making. That's why this is located here on the river. Okay, all the recycling and everything else would all be brought in here back in the day, and still I don't know if it is, but see all the steam plumes in the air. Back in here there used to be big printing presses, large box presses. I went in there and seen them back in the day. This was an old part of the facility that's been raised over the last 2.5 years. Big brick facility right here on this corner. All gone, all been raised. That's our water treatment plant right back there at Kalamazoo Water Treatment Plant. Okay, I'll be right back. There's just no way I'm gonna go past the paper mill, not take you down here to another little neighborhood and show you something. Okay, say why not? These all used to be homes through here. Okay, old Kalamazoo homes, and there's still a few here. Just can't come down here. I'm taking a look at through the snowstorm. Some of the old buildings right here in the neighborhood. There used to be a lot of homes through here. Railroad tracks right here. Ladies and gentlemen, Gibson Guitar. There's the Gibson Guitar Factory. 225 Parsons Street, Kalamazoo. The famous doorway right here had been desecrated here about a year ago, and they covered it up. The Hard Rock Hotel owns all this now, and it looks like some graffiti too been printed there since I was here last. There she is, Gibson Guitar. I said before, you name it, they've come through that door right back there. And I had some stories about some of that for another time. Be right back. Very cool place here on the corner of Parsons there. Older building, might have been a little hotel or something at one time. It'd be hard telling. This is a beautiful old Kalamazoo home right there. Goes to show you the age of the neighborhood down here. here in Frank Street, which is a brick street, one of Kalamazoo's old original brick streets. Right here in the corner was a building that's been repurposed. It's open. It's factory coffee. Go in there and get you a good hot cup of joe. Again, we're right here in the Pitcher Street area, Kalamazoo, railroad tracks. One time they used to say that someone was from the other side of the tracks, and they meant north the railroad tracks here. Really cool architecture. Be right back. You can see the steam plumes coming off from the paper factory right there. Of course, we're here on Porter Street, another brick street. By old Allied building, I believe this one was. Let's see. This is the Claridge Foundry. I'm sorry. Allied's down here 2 blocks to the west. This is the old Claridge Foundry building. Yep. Right up here is where the Kalamazoo Police Department arrested the Uber killer. Right there. That monster was arrested right there. The arrest site of the Uber killer. I'll be right back.